The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended trading hours on key US shares and competitive spreads, all on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.
Now, the stock of the day today is Pro Medicus. Why? Well, you might have noticed that shares are lifting today, and that comes after Citi upgraded PME to a buy from neutral. Get this, a $350 price target. Citi says that while the earnings multiple is north of 100 times, it believes the compounding effects of long contracts, a sticky customer base, and compelling efficiency benefits warrant forecasting revenue growth of 20% beyond 5 years. It also reckons FY26 could reveal even more room for upside, saying that AI is a friend, not a foe, when it comes to Pro Medicus. My guests, Junbei Liu from TenCap and Thomas Atkinson from FX Evolution. I had to do Pro Medicus today, Junbei, because it is eye-wateringly expensive. But is it worth paying for quality? What do you make of Citi's take?
I think they're right on track, right on the right track. And look, we held Pro Medicus for many years now. At no point has it ever looked cheap. But I have remember 5 years ago, I used to trade on 30 times, and we all say it's too expensive. But look, it's a company that, as Citi said, it's a company that has steady earning, predictable earning, and long dated contracts. And then with those contracts, they can expand from those relationships. They're in top hospitals already within the US, and we're not even talking about other markets where they're still very early stage. And so this is the first part of the addressable market. And now they recently just moved into, aside from imaging as sort of department of the hospital, they just moved into cardio space, and then they also announced other things, collaboration into the pathology space as well. So each of those vertical could be as large as what the imaging side is, and imaging part of the market, they're still very early days. So 20% growth beyond 5 years, I think it's underestimating where it could get to. It is a company I would absolutely have in my portfolio. You don't buy it for tomorrow's earning. You don't value it on tomorrow's earning. It is a long dated sort of discounted future growth. With this company, your portfolio, you really future-proof, the growth of the portfolio.
All right, so you'd be buying Pro Medicus. What about you, Thomas, on the charts?
Well, the charts don't lie on this one. I guess it's up. So the market has really been, of course, very bullish on this stock. It has had that one dip during the February sell-off in the markets. And I think I'd always say to every viewer, you've got to be aware when you're in a stock multiplied at this much ratio, that it can sell very heavily so it's very volatile. It was down 45% at one point this year, and it's since managed to go to a new all-time high. I think on the charts, the positive sign here, if you do load them up, is that we've got what we would call a flag pattern that seems to be breaking to the upside. So this is, again, a momentum-based style move, and that's coming off the back of course, some upgrades. So when you get upgrades, you get price action going in that direction. It tends to mean that, the stock has still got more left in it. And at this stage, if you were actually looking at the upside potential, just even on the more basic upside, it does point to a 350 plus style target. So it may be richly priced, but at the same time, in this market where you've got companies that literally make no money, being valued at tons of dollars, then you've just got to really be following the trend. So it would be a buy on my end as well from the TA side.
We're going to do a high five there.
High fives. There we go. Thanks, guys. That's great. Really appreciate your insights on Pro Medicus. I had to ask because, it's one of those companies. I mean, it's worth more than CSL now these days. So thanks to my guests, Thomas Atkinson, FX Evolution, and Junbei Liu from TenCap. That's your stock of the day.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.